Good morning, folks, and welcome to the first of the New Look show for the 2022 season. Going to start off just with a few quick headlines. The Sedbergh versus Bear game in the Westmoreland League, there's no card or result on for that. Yesterday on Play Cricket, it was running really slowly, and there was an error with the Trimble against Arnside game. The first 11 game was marked as conceded, when in fact it was a second 11 game. Some of your cards aren't complete in that some teams don't seem to put the number of sixes on. That's particularly in the Westmoreland League. So if you need your, because the sixes is going to be part of the stats this season, if you need that updated, you need to speak to your scorer or whoever puts the results on, because some of them are missing, and that'll become apparent because there was a couple of big scores in the Westmoreland League where the sixes aren't included. Two things to look out for. In other leagues, Mark Hitchin of Grimsby in Palashield 1A, he hit 46s last year, which was miles in front. The next best was 9 and in a whole season. And yesterday, he hit 165 not out, and he got 11 sixes and 14 fours. So he's one to watch out for in Palashield 1A. Jacob Waterson plays for Rastrick in the Huddersfield League Championship. That's the second division. He's got 395 runs so far this year. He's not been out. He's hit 28 sixes. Only got 94 yesterday. Got 72 the other week. And last week, coming in at number 5, he hit 227 not out with 28 sixes. And his team lost by 72 runs. So that was a big score. That's for him. He's a wicket-keeper batsman. He's played some Yorkshire seconds, and he's also played around the leagues in Yorkshire. Should we get on with it? Excuse me, right, let's have a look at the Northern League to start with. We'll run through the table first, then we'll go through some quick stats. So we've got at the top Chorley, Garstang, Longridge and St Anne's on 30, Blackpool on 20, Leyland 18, Kendal 16, Netherfield 7, Lancaster and Penrith 6, Fulwood and Broughton 5 and Vernon Carers 2. Already struggling there, Vernon Carers at the bottom, you can see a little bit. So let's go through these New Look batting stats. So this is how it's going to work. And again, if anything is incorrect, it's your scorers or your Play Cricket administrator that you need to speak to, not me, because I'm just taking the details from what's been provided by your club scoring-wise. So most runs so far in the Northern League, and these are league runs only, top division league runs only. Connor Rutland from Longridge is the overseas. He's at 120 runs so far. Highest scores also him, 112. The most sixes is also him. He's at 5. Most ducks, there's a tie here. Ben Thomas from Vernon Carers and Steve Fisher from Lancaster. They've both had 2 ducks. Not a great start for them too. Bowling-wise, Jake Durnell of Longridge, 9 wickets. Best bowling figures, Sam Steeple of Chorley. His best is 6 for 31. Best strike rate and best economy rate, you need to bowl 20 overs to get into this. So best strike rate, Jake Durnell of Longridge, 13.89, and best economy rate, Sonal Dinusha of Fulwood, the overseas, economy rate 2.1. Fielding, most catches in the outfield, Mark Wall in the Garstang, 4. An interesting Twitter discussion with Mark overnight, to be fair, about professionals and paying players and how many you should have, that kind of thing. I'm sure that's going to carry on. We've had that discussion before with numerous people. Everyone knows my stance on it, so we won't follow that any further. But please get your replies in, Mark, if you can, and we'll keep that going. Wicket keeping, most dismissals, 6. Thomas Turner of Longridge and Ben Howarth of Blackpool. So that's the Northern League sorted. Palashield top division. League table, Morecambe have got 24. Thornton Cleveland's Barrow and Fleetwood have got 23. Croston and Torrizome have got 14. Then we have Penwortham 13, Eccleston 11, Preston 10, Great Eccleston 7, Exton 6, and Kirkham and Wesham 5. Exton, of course, they were hoping for a good season, I think, but they've lost James Bone. He's gone to the Liverpool company. That's a lot of runs lost for them, that is. Let's have a look at the stats. Dominated again, the top 3 in the batting. Stats is all the same person. Lewis Smith of Morecambe, he's got 195 runs, top score of 109 not out, and he's hit 6 sixes. The most ducks, Joe Davies from Great Eccleston, he's got 2 ducks. Bowling wise, most wickets, Joseph Bowden and Reece Thomas. They're of Exton and Eccleston respectively. They've got 8 wickets. Best bowling figures, James Eccles of Torrisholme. He returned a 6 for 29 so far. Best strike rate, again 20 overs, Joseph Bowden of Exton 18.75. And the best economy rate is James Eccles of Torrisholme 2.54. And again, you've got to bowl 20 overs. Fielding most catches, Danny Curtis of Exton 4. In the outfield, he also keeps wicket as well occasionally. And wicket keeping most dismissals, Ashton Ward of Morecambe. I've not heard of him before. He's a new name to me. He's got 4 dismissals. Then if we move on to the Westmoreland League, we'll do the table. It's got a little bit of an odd look at it early on because Heysham aren't anywhere to be seen at the minute. Sedgwick 39, Arnside 31, Shireshead 30, Westgate 25, Wharton 24, Kendal seconds 21, Heysham 12 points, Burneside 8, Bear 7, Kirby Lonsdale 6, Milthorpe 3, Trimple 2 and Sedbergh School 1 point. Their result against Bear, like I said, is not in yet. In my opinion, Sedbergh School as a newish team, they were in the top division last year and they're in the top division again this year. If you're coming into a league and you're being allowed in on a bit of a special basis, you need to keep your administration up to date, really, because you come in the league and you need to sort yourselves out. So they need to tidy up on that, really, and get the results on. No excuses. And the stats now, this is where we've got the slight anomaly in that some scorecards don't include number of 6s or number of 4s. It's a bit old style. So the guys who have got a lot of runs, you perhaps need to speak to your scorers about that if you want the recognition, because there's no way of me finding it out. It's like a secret. We all like a bit of a secret, don't we? But this secret, it seems a bit of a pointless secret. So if you want to be having the recognition, sort it out with your scorers and get them to update things. Most runs batting wise, Craig Buchanan of Westgate, he's back. Missed last season, but he's back again with a bang. He's got 177 runs so far. Highest score was yesterday, Ben Phillips of Burneside. He used to play at Kendal in Ben, didn't he, in Netherfield. 137 he got yesterday. Most 6s, this is going to change if it gets sorted out. Alex Davison of Arnside, he's got 4. And most ducks, Jack Thwaites of Burneside, he's got 2 ducks. A good effort that, because he had a 9-ball duck in the first week and a 19-ball duck in the second week. I was rather hoping for a 29-ball duck this week, but he didn't bat. Wickets, now this is where it gets interesting, because Sedgwick are coming to the fore. Ridley's not bowled yet. Tom Ridley, top wicket keeper in the league last year. He's got an injury. He hasn't bowled, but the wickets are still tumbling in for Sedgwick. Johnny Matthews has got 13 wickets. He's also got the best bowling figures, 6 for 19. The best strike rate is Lee Tattersall. I know Lee quite well. He's a nice lad. Best strike rate, 12.2. And best economy rate, everybody knew this was going to happen, Zach Buchanan of Westgate, 1.79. Most outfield catches, Jack Dodd of Shireshead. And most wicket-keeping dismissals, quite low. This Damien Keegan, the Heysham captain, and Stuart Mayer of Wharton, they're both on 2 wicket-keeping dismissals. So that's how it's going to run, guys. Once again, so far as your 6s go, have a word with your scorers, because we all like it quite up to date, don't we? And see if you can catch Jacob Waterson of Rastrick in the Huddersfield League with 28 6s so far in his 3 games. And he's not got a batting average because he's scored 395 runs without being out. That's all for this week, guys, or this time rather. This will happen once a month after the last games of the month happen. So enjoy your cricket, and hopefully the weather fares up this afternoon. Thanks for watching, guys.